What's up, guys? We are back for another haul video. This one is slightly different. We've done one of these previously where we've got some viewer mail, which still seems just so weird because I just don't think I'm at that level, but I don't know. Far be it from me to dictate what other people think. So this is all from one person, from Roberto out in California, and thank you so much again. I was not even remotely expecting to see all of this stuff in one box. I thought it was just going to be a handful of things, and I guess a handful is relative because this is it's a big handful. So there's a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of different stuff here. So we're just going to go take it from the top, really just kind of show you. It's not all toys. It's all, you know, nerdy, geeky related stuff though. The first thing in here that was kind of at the top was this Solo poster, which honestly looks pretty sweet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It might go in my daughter's room actually because there's tons of Star Wars stuff in there. But that's pretty sweet. So we've got that. This is all probably just going to go on the floor for now because the toy room is an absolute nightmare right now. We've got some old Nintendo Power magazines, which, well, one of them's a strategy guide, which I actually did have as a kid, so that's kind of cool. So we've got the Super Mario Bros. 3 issue, along with the Super Mario Bros. 3 strategy guide, which is odd but really cool. Would never turn away something like this. This is a huge nostalgic thing right there. We've got some manga. So I've read these before, but it's been a long time, so I'm definitely going to probably go back in. It's going to be a catalyst to want to go back in. We've got some older Dragon Ball Z manga from these are the Viz graphic novels. So we've got volumes 1, 2, and 3 of DBZ. This is kind of when you know, DBZ was sort of building up steam way back when in the US, so it was kind of a newer thing back then. Let's see, we've got some actual toys here. Well, we got this thing here. These little buttons from a Solo opening night fan event, which is pretty cool. One of them says, "Best in the Galaxy," and one of them says, "Never tell me the odds." Very quintessential Han Solo stuff. We have got a little bit of Motu. We've got a Super 7 Motussel slime canister. So these are the translucent green, still sealed. Very, very cool. Can't go wrong with Masters of the Universe. We have got, let's see, we've got some Power of the Primes, and I have not actually seen either of these anywhere. So we've got Outback, and we've got Cindersaur, which looks awesome. It's a little Velociraptor kind of thing. So yeah, those look really cool. I've not seen anything. It's been a kind of a Transformers wasteland around me for a while. I haven't seen a single new Transformer in quite some time. All the stores around here have nothing but the same older stuff right now. This is the one thing that I knew was coming because he'd mentioned it. We've got a NES Classic controller, because these are hard to find. I haven't found one. So that's really cool. Can't argue with that. A couple other things, so going back to Dragon Ball, we have got these figures, which I've actually been interested to pick up. I don't have anything in this line, but these are ones that I've been interested to pick up just because they're different, and I haven't actually seen them, but I also don't go to this store all that often myself. So we've got the GameStop exclusive Dragon Stars, the Dragon Fighter Z figure version of Goku in the kind of navy blue and kind of dark orange color, but he's kind of weird looking too. So we've got that, and then we've got the Vegeta, which is the one I'm more interested in because Vegeta's my favorite character. But we've got these two. I'm probably going to do a video on these because I haven't done any of this series yet. I don't really have any experience with them. I mean, I know about the you know, Power Ranger Legacy stuff. Those are also made by Bandai America, but these seem to be, I don't know, they seem to be a little better. Power Ranger Legacy stuff has left me wanting. So these look pretty cool. They're different, which is kind of the big thing. That's kind of the reason I don't get into those, is because so many of those already exist as figure arts, and I don't need those. We've got a Mega Construx Beastman. Do not have this guy. So these just look so surprisingly well. These were my first foray into Mega Bloks, Mega Construx, the minifigures, because, you know, it's Masters of the Universe. But that looks really cool. There's a Tila out there, and there's a Faker running around too. I need to find that Faker. This one is definitely another thing I wasn't expecting. Not a toy though. This is a, I can't believe he said some of this stuff, man. So we've got the My Hero Academia Blu-ray set. This is season 1. This is a show I've actually been really wanting to get into. It's just a matter of finding time. So that's really cool. I'll definitely have to check it out now. I mean, how could I not? That would just be rude. So we're going to check that out soon. Let's see. We've got a few more figures here. We have got some Ninja Turtle stuff. We have got, these are the classic collection, the reissue figures, so don't get too excited. They're not true vintage, but I actually never picked any of these up when they came out because, you know, well, I've got the originals. Why not? Why do I need to get these? And then, of course, later I figured, well, I should have got them. So we've got Delta Donatello here. Now, this is like the military Donatello with all of the kind of camouflage stuff going on and just a ton of ridiculously huge Tmnt style guns. We've got the Rocksteady. It's always cool to see these figures on a card, even though, you know, they're not the classics. They're not the originals because they got classic collection up there and everything. But it's cool to see that. And then you've got that awesome cross-cell artwork on the back. Bios, the whole deal. It's just cool stuff. And then the last one of these that he sent was Military Leonardo. I've actually got this one up in my office right now. So it's cool to see this guy on card. I couldn't tell you the last time I saw one of my own vintage TMNT figures carded. I mean, when I was a kid, obviously. So this is really cool to see. And the last thing he sent was something that I have mentioned being interested in, not necessarily on this channel, but in various places online like Instagram or Twitter or I don't know, wherever. Other YouTube video comment sections probably. But these are relatively new, and mostly I've wanted these because of just what they represent, not necessarily because I've been head over heels for the line, but because they have some homages to other things that I have expressed some interest in, and you'll know why when you see these. So these are the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. So these are recent, kind of a smaller indie toy company, Sparrows Toys. They have done Kickstarters. They've got a Kickstarter going right now for some of the larger figures, like gorillas and things like that. These are 3 3/4 inch scale figures. So, you know, they're kind of off the beaten path for some folks already. But these guys are homages to some of my favorite characters in general. So this guy is Atreyu, and if you look close enough, you can tell that's Lion-O. So he's definitely got the Lion-O motif. He's got the red hair. He's definitely kind of lion-esque. He's got the blue armor. He's got a sword in there, probably looks like the Sword of Omens in some way. And then this is Toxius, and I mean, you take one look at that, think about that name. This is Stinkor from Masters of the Universe. So these were the two that I've really been interested in. There is another one. There's a Tiberius, which I think is supposed to be Tigra from Thundercats. So maybe I'll have to track him down. But there's a bunch of other stuff here as well that are kind of like army builders and then other original characters that they're going for. So I've been interested to get a hold of these guys. I'm definitely going to do a formal review of these. There's going to be like a full-on review. I mean, it'll be the both of them together. I'm not going to split these apart. And then we'll do a full review of these guys as well, because I want to see what's going on there. Figure we can make a video out of that. So we're at least going to get 2 reviews out of this stuff, which I think is pretty awesome. And, you know, again, I can't thank you enough for sending this box along. A lot of fun, cool stuff, very diverse stuff, but honestly, this is so much more than I had ever expected. It's really fun to open a box and have absolutely no idea what was going to be inside, because all I really knew that was coming was that NES controller. So that is going to do it for this haul. I think it's pretty cool. Again, cannot thank you enough for this one. So let me know what you guys have gotten recently. Again, we will be having some reviews soon. Probably won't be until after San Diego Comic-Con, just to let the dust settle on that one. Yeah, look forward to those, and I'll catch you guys later.